The sound of clinking cups and soft jazz filled the cozy cafe on a rainy afternoon. Emma adjusted her scarf, trying to ignore the reflection in the glass, the wheelchair she could never escape. It had taken her 3 years to agree to this date, her first since the accident that changed everything. Her hands trembled slightly as she scrolled through the last message, "Be there in 5." That was 40 minutes ago. A waitress passed by, offering a sympathetic glance. Emma smiled weakly, pretending she wasn't humiliated. The empty chair across from her felt heavier by the minute. Maybe he'd seen her through the window and changed his mind. She whispered to herself, "Of course he did." Just as she began to gather her things, a small voice broke the silence. "Daddy, why is she sad?" Emma looked up. A little girl, maybe 5 or 6, stood beside her, clutching a pink teddy bear. Behind her was a tall man in a gray suit, confident, composed, but with kind eyes. "I'm so sorry," he said, kneeling beside his daughter. "She's still learning about private conversations." Emma managed a polite smile. "It's okay. She's just honest." The girl tilted her head. "You look like you need ice cream." Her father chuckled softly. "That's her solution for everything." Then he turned to Emma. "I was just about to order some for her. Would you like to join us?" Emma hesitated. "Oh, no, that's sweet, but I don't want to intrude." "Please." The girl pleaded, her big green eyes impossible to resist. Minutes later, Emma found herself sitting at a new table. The man introduced himself as Daniel, CEO of a local tech company. But there was no arrogance in his voice, only warmth. His daughter, Lily, chatted endlessly about her favorite cartoons and how she wanted to make robots that help people walk again. Emma laughed, really laughed, for the first time in months. Between spoonfuls of vanilla ice cream, Daniel asked, "So, what brings you here on a rainy day alone?" She hesitated but decided not to lie. "I was supposed to meet someone. But he didn't show." Daniel nodded, his expression unreadable. "His loss." The conversation flowed effortlessly. When she mentioned her background in architecture, his eyes lit up. "Our company's designing a new rehabilitation center downtown. We could use someone who understands accessibility the way you do." Emma blinked, taken aback. "Are you serious?" "Very." He smiled. "Why don't you come by next week? Even if it's just to give advice." Lily beamed. "See, Daddy. I told you ice cream makes everything better." They all laughed. But as Emma looked at the man and his daughter, something inside her shifted. She had come here expecting rejection, pity, another reminder of what she'd lost. Instead, she found connection, kindness, and a glimmer of hope she thought was gone forever. Outside, the rain finally stopped. Sunlight filtered through the clouds, touching the edge of Emma's wheelchair like a quiet promise. "Danny."